What's today? Tuesday? It's Tuesday. Let's see what's happening, man. It's Tuesday. Y'all, man. It's been crazy, man. I lost my phone, lost my Instagram. So I couldn't put out no word that I was gonna come out. Wanted to come Sunday after the fight. Want to give a thing on Boots. Want to give a background on Boots. It was an excellent fight. So I want to talk about that and anybody trying to put that man in the ring with Crawford, you know, keep wishing and dreaming. What's up? This is my producer. What's happening? Flame, what's happening? Mike Flemings, what's happening? Appreciate y'all. Yeah. Listen, like I said, I wanted to come Friday, but I mean Sunday, but I lost my phone. So I had a lot of trouble with that. I locked my keys in the car. I had all kind of stuff going on, man. So, just man. So I couldn't come and I didn't know what was gonna happen. Thank God I recovered my YouTube and I end up recovering my Instagram. I wouldn't have to get in touch with nobody. But anyway, we talking boxing. It's Tuesday, $2 Tuesday. What's happening, everybody in the chat? Bobby Jones, what's happening? Knockouts with Nika, yeah, yeah. Mike Flemings, yeah. Flame 24, what's happening? Hey, listen. Okay, we got the Pacquiao. We going doing that. That's big time talk. So we in training camp. We going. I'll leave tomorrow on Thursday. I mean, be up there. You know what I'm saying? Get to work, and I can't wait to get back to work. We excited. The champ is excited, and motivated to do this shit. Big time shit going on. But what we talking about right now, man? Oh man, this is crazy. Hold on, Sonny, honey. I'm doing my show. Doing my show. You want to sit down on the show? Okay, well, sit down. So listen. Make the fight with Boost. Let's get it cracking, 24 Jeezy. That's how you feel? Excuse me. That's how you feel? Make the fights with Boost. Come on. Boost. Now listen, wait. First of all, that fella Limping Ness was outgunned in every way. Now because I want to be a positive. I want to be positive. I want to be Fisciano, what's happening, mamas? Listen, Luke Colazzo, what's happening? Willie Mine, what's up, Willie? Yeah. Man, I was gonna slide on you today. I just need to know if you working today or not, whatever. I'll call you. Call me. Listen, that fella was outgunned every week. Mike, what's happening? Yeah. Big Israel, yeah. Goosh, what's happening? Everybody in the chat, man, yeah. Appreciate y'all. Listen. But listen, this is what I'm trying to say. Booth looked good, sharp, fast, everything. He looked like he was kind of fading. He topped back out, you know what I mean? And he stopped that boy good. It was a good performance. But wait. Limping Nets had every disadvantage. He was 10 years younger. He didn't have no speed. He didn't have nothing. He really wasn't a power puncher or nothing. You know that. We knew that from Mikey Garcia fight. You knew he would. Come on now. Now he was a credible opponent because he beat Lamont. Now Lamont wasn't Lamont. So let's just say that. Rich Culture, what's happening? Lamont wasn't Lamont. So at the same time, great matchmaking with them. Boots fought an excellent fight. He showed his talent and skills. He used the name of a guy to have a credible name, a former world champion. Yes. Flame, that's right. Boots better fight Virgil. That's a fight. That's not a paper. It's just a good up and coming fight. Ain't nobody. Come on now. Everybody's exciting to each other too much. These guys they're popular. Everybody popular. I look at somebody, I don't know who they is. They got 2,000 followers. Who is you? 2,000. Yeah, everybody's popular these days. So listen, those guys, that's a good fight for them. E, what's happening? Appreciate you. Hey. What he say? What he say? What is guy talking? They blind. Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Oh boy's good fighter. Like I say, Boots good fighter. But he need a better. Like I say, that boy was a 40-pounder. He was short. Every advantage. Shout out to Boost though, putting on a great performance. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Like I said, he was a credible champion, a former champion. Had a good name, good, decent. Who he had Lamont at welterweight. That's it. He only had Lamont. That's it. And Lamont was gone. Lamont wasn't Lamont. So I'm not knocking Boots. I'm just saying let's don't rush them boys in there with Crawford yet. Because at the same time, Boots, like I say, he throws his punch at the same speed. Everything at the same speed, the same power. It's the same. It's almost like a Gary Russell. He getting away with it and he doing it, but at the higher level, man, we gonna eat that man up. We gonna eat that man up. Okay, Easy. What you talking about? He said. Easy says, "I love Bud. Boots is bigger, faster, stronger version of Bud." Shit, Bud got a mind. Bud got a mind. That's what I was thinking. You know what? I swear to Jesus. Let's see what you say. He said, "I love Bud, but Boots is bigger, faster, stronger version of Bud." Listen, Bud has a mind. That's the thing. That's why I want to say when people say Bernie got hands, Bernie got hands. No, Bernie has a mind. Bud has a mind. Mayweather's has a mind. You understand? Ali had a mind. You got to have a mind. It's about your mind. And so I guess the speed and the power, all that stuff going. But your mind carries you through. Just like Bernard Hopkins has a mind. You understand? Has a mind. So uh, that's negates all that. So let's just see about him how his mind works. Like I say, oh boy, didn't test him none. He didn't have nothing to overcome. Nothing to overcome. Boots didn't have nothing to overcome. Okay, if I'm wrong, prove me wrong. Mike Flemings, what he say? Mike Flynn, what you talking about? I like Boots, but if Bud hits him, I'm telling you, like he was getting hit last night. Yes, it's gonna. Listen, it's gonna change his perception of things. It's gonna change his demeanor, just like a Hank Lundy and this and that. So you gotta see about that later on. That's all. You gotta see how later on. And just like I said, if you watch Bud just from early on, just like this the Prescott fight, you show his mind. He was already the way he dissected Prescott. That he wasn't just in there on the fly. He understood what he was up against, and he handled it accordingly. So you just gotta have, like I say, that boy, Eliminus was way outgunned. Speed, power, everything. Height, reach, everything. But good name again. Okay, let me see. What we talking about? What we talking about? Yuri Thomas. What Yuri Thomas says? Fight Bud, and you're going to go up against him. Hey, that's right. Like I was trying to tell you, take him in deep waters and drown him. Bud, that's what he gonna do. Take him to deep waters and drown him. And just like I say, ain't no need of rushing them guys like that. Ain't no need of rushing these guys. Let them guys. Let's enjoy them. Ain't no need of rushing them in and nothing. Let's enjoy them. I think they probably making good little money right now. Let's just enjoy them. Work your way because when you be the champion, you want to be able to stay the champion. So like they say, they working out the kinks. Bud is a welterweight champion, but he went through a lightweight championship. He went to the junior welterweight championship. So he's a seasoned veteran now. These guys, they just coming in. They come out of a good amateur background. Let these guys enjoy themselves and get some fights and get some experience. Get some experience. Get some experience. Like I say, them fighting each other be good fight. Some past guys that's kind of fading off now. Like they say, I won't say fading, but Ugas, that might be a good step up fight for them. I think Jamal James would be a good fight for either one of them. A good fight for him. Good fight. Jamal James doing his thing. So let's just see, let's just let these guys enjoy their careers and stuff. Don't rush them in there with them killers yet, especially not with a Bud Crawford. Okay, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Town Biz, what are you talking about? Town Biz, what do you say? Town Biz, shout out to Town Biz. Town Biz says Boost needs a lot of work before it comes calling Bud name. He got a good, hey, exactly. We all on the same page. We all on the same page about that. I can't remember what else is happening new in the boxing world. Oh yes, let me say, 24 Jeezy. Yeah. Hold on. Let's one more question about this. Lady say, Edward says, rushed him. Ray Leonard fought Benitez and by 25 now. How they going to be great by playing scared? Okay, now I agree. But Roberto Durrell, okay, Sugar Ray Leonard was fighting uh Wilfredo Benitez. Benitez was a two-way world champion. Yeah, but they ain't as seasoned as those guys. Wilfredo Benitez is an all-time great. He's a rare sight. 17. He beat the lineal champion. He was 17. He was the world champion at 147 at 20. Sugar Ray Leonard was 24. So at the same time, Leonard was the favorite. But anyway, great stuff. Great stuff. I agree, but I think they should fight each other. Virgil Ortiz, them type of guys. But like I say, them guys were seasoned guys. Sugar Ray Leonard was Sugar Ray Leonard could have went to the Olympics at 16. Come on, man. Appreciate you though. Appreciate you. Hey, they almost coming. They ain't 25 yet though, is he? Is Boost 25? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, his skill set, see, his age might be, but where is his level at in boxing? Where is his mind at in boxing? Go. Get away from here. Get away from me. Where's his mind at in boxing? Okay. Let me see. Flame on 24. What Flame on talking about? Ain't none of y'all calling for Boost versus Spence. I convinced y'all some. Hey, say it again. They all want to see how you can do against Bud because he like the ultimate challenge. Like they say, the fella said he's a master. He's a master. Shout out to Bud Crawford, baby. Shout out to Bud Crawford. He's a master. I read it good. Hey, that's a different animal. That's a different animal, man. But like I say again, shout out to Boots for the heck of a fight. Beat that guy. But like, let's don't get pumped up. Let's don't overboard this shit. Paper Tracer, yeah. Let's don't overboard this stuff, man. Let's don't overboard this stuff. Okay, but like I say, let the young man come. Let the young man come. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. But like I say, we got some good news in boxing. You see, we got Devin gonna fight. Who Devin gonna fight? Is it gonna be Linares? No, is it Linares? He fighting Linares and go. Or is it Fortuna? Ryan, it's great fights. About time. I guess it was only a matter of time, man. I think that's a great fight for them guys. A heck of a fight for each one of them. Let me see. Let me break down that fight. Linares and Devin don't hit that hard, so that's gonna be but he got a lot of speed on him. Luke Campbell gave him a problem, so Devin gonna look good in that fight. But and far as let me see, Ryan, I don't know because that fella know how to handle tall fighters. That fella's that'll be a good win for Ryan if he pull out that win against Fortuna, especially if he do it in a spectacular fashion, being that Fortuna is very talented. He's very awkward. He got speed, he got ability, and he's been at the world level before. So at the same time, that'll be a great fight for them. Good step up for them, and then they fight each other, 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 and then they fight each other. I think that'll be a good step up because Devin ain't really fought nobody neither. So I think Campbell with Gamboa, the faded Gamboa, that was almost close, And like I said, they got these step up fights with them. Linares, a former world champion in a couple weights, a former lightweight, Ring Magazine lightweight champion. So that's a good thing. He beat a former champion in his weight class. So that's great. You know. And so shout out to them. But so we got a lot going on. We got some good stuff going on, man. What's popping? It's Bernie the Boxer. Did you miss me? Hey, man. Oh, man. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all for staying with the kid. Man, I swear, like I say, this ain't easy. It ain't easy. Sometimes, like I say, I got baby cooking. I want to go eat. I want to sit down and watch TV. I just came from the gym. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I'm committed to this. I appreciate everybody in the chat. I love talking with y'all. I definitely want to get in. Like I say, we watched Boots, man, and he dogged that boy out though. Didn't he dog him out? And I like the way he knocked him out. How he sunk him one way, then he sunk him back the other way. That was cold blooded, man. And you know what? But wait, another thing I want to say is Joe Guzin. No, sometimes you have to know when to let your guy out of there because he was taking the beat and he was drubbing that man. It was almost like Mayweather's and Gotti, man. It was almost like Mayweather's and Gotti. Them first couple rounds, he was annihilating that man. He was annihilating that man. He was taking that man. You could see he was hurting him too. You could see he was hurting him too. So, Joe Guzin, I'm like, when they going? No, man. Limpiness did start to come back when, but because Boost stole all his punches at the same speed, same power. So of course he gonna gas out. Of course he gonna gas out. Of course he gonna gas. Even when he break off, when he take a break, he take a little break. He gonna come back with the same power, same speed, same everything. But so Limpiness was able to come back through because he's a warrior, he's a veteran. So he's able to come back with a couple shots. But like I say, That was a good fight for him. The fella, Lipinets, I thought they should have stopped it. Guzin, that's what I was talking about. Guzin, you know, sometimes the man don't wait for your fighter to take a beating like that, hoping that he come out to knock the man out or come. No, 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 no. I know it's professional boxing, this and that, but that man was taking a beating. That man was taking a beating, and he didn't have no punch. And that man, what's that kid? That boy, high man. What's his name? 10 years younger than him too. No, no, that wasn't right. So, the corner man, let's hey, save your fighter. Be gracious. Be good to him. Treat him good. He lived to fight another day. Shout out to y'all for going through that buzzsaw like that, because Boots ain't no joke. Shout out to Boots. Shout out to Philly. Appreciate you. Jay Sean Brown, appreciate you. Marvin Harris, what's happening? Vikash, appreciate you, man. Oh, hey, man. Everything you be talking about, I appreciate all that shit you be talking about. Appreciate the ideas, everybody. Love y'all. Hope y'all having a good week, man. I'm enjoying this. And I ain't gonna be before y'all long, man. But like I say, what else we got going on? We got going on. Oh, hold up. I talked about Mel. Oh, I did talk about that. Yeah, I did talk about Mel winning, looking good. Like I say, he was very motivated for that fight. He really wanted that win. I mean, like I say, when I seen Frampton hit that bag, I was like, man, they might have been trying to trick Jamel, trying to get it in your head. And I've been done like that before, when they tell me, oh, he ain't too much. You ain't got to worry about it. You think you got smooth sailing? The man covered there, hit you harder than you thought you ever been hit before in your life, beat you like you never been. So at the same time, shout out to Mill. Frampton, wish him the best in this thing, and in his retirement or whatever. And the young fella calling out. That's what I'm saying. Listen, we not ducking no wreck. The young fella want to fight. And I think Mel got a great chance. That fella barking up he barking up that tree. You got to give him what he want. I think we're gonna be got a great chance of winning the fight. I think we got the right style to win the fight. And we've been through the Mel is very tested. Like I say, he been around. He been in every part of the sport. He been up and down. So right now he riding a wave of motivation. He wants to be the Ring Magazine champion. So looking for good things for him. So anybody in his way better be coming prepared. Yeah, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Don't be fighting in the chat. Don't fight in the chat. I don't want you guys fighting over here. This ain't that. Don't be fighting over here. And don't come bring no nonsense to this channel. This is just a boxing channel. I appreciate all the real conversations that y'all want to have, but no nonsense and fighting with each other in the chat. If you have a disagreement point, make your facts plain, baby. Make your facts plain. Say it. Give reason to why you feel that way. We just talking, baby. We just talking. Okay. Andre says, Bernie, you called it, bro. Herring said he would stop him. We'll stop him. Hey, listen, like I say, Mel was looking good, man. And like I'm saying, also, when a fighter is motivated for a fighter, it's I hate to say it, just like with Shane was with Vernon was with Shane. He was motivated for him. He wasn't looking to run from that man. He was looking. I know Shane was on a high, but when you Tarver, he was looking for him. He was on him. He fought a hell of a fight the first fight. But he was still motivated. That didn't deter him. The great Roy Jones pulled out. Show why he was great in that fight. But when the guy got it out for the guy, he just got it keyed up for him. It's a motive. It's hard to beat. It's hard. It's like Buster Douglas, any of them. When he got the eye on the man and he determined, Valdez just real. I was all by all accounts supposed to beat Valdez. He was supposed to beat Valdez, but when the man is determined, like I say, man, he's a dangerous guy. So, man, who we? And he pulled it out. So, man, like I say, what else can you do? It's boxing. You never know. You never know. So you got to stay ready. So you have to get ready. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. We got Pacquiao, man. We got Pacquiao, man. Y'all heard the news, man. It's going on, man. I'm just like y'all. That's what they said. It's Pacquiao, right? So we in Trevor it is. We going to get ready. At the end of the day, you only can do what you can do. Now I've been going crazy. Hey, you only can do what you can do. Bud want to fight anybody that want to fight him. He ain't turning down no fades. We looking for the best fight. We want him to have this legacy. We want to live up to what everybody is calling us. Great, all time great, pound for pound. You understand? Like I say, the people of boxing, the high ranking, the hierarchy of boxing, the trainers, the world champions is calling Bud pound the best fighter, and he want to prove that. So, like I say, they say they got the Pacquiao thing going. We hoping and wishing that they get it done. I'm thinking that it's done, but I'm in the dark just as much as you. Obviously, the champ feels motivated that is going to go through, so he's in training camp, and y'all just have to tune in. But whoever it is, if it's Sean Porter, stay on deck. Sean Porter, stay on deck. Stay on deck. Enforce your mandatory. Let everybody know that you coming next, man. I don't want to hear this nonsense. That you next. Shit. Fuck. Do your part. And let's have a fight. Okay, appreciate y'all. Derek Fields, what's happening? Talk about my man Andre. Salute, Bernie. Who you got, Andre, in this? You got in the Andre fight this weekend. Like, of course, I'm pulling for Andre. He's motivated to win. He hasn't feel like what he's accomplished yet. He's a two-time world champion, but he hasn't accomplished the heights that he feel like he needs to accomplish yet. So he's steady motivated to do what he can do. And so, I'm looking on put on a performance, a performance, great performance. I'm looking for him to look spectacular because he's auditioning for the bigger fights, And I will also like to see him and Charlo fight for the fucking unification. That gives them more credence. Well, they at 60 and our boy at 68. But at any rate, listen, Joe Jeanette, Sam Langford, Jack Johnson, they all fought each other 15, 11, 12, 23 times. Let's get the fight popping. Let's do something for our culture. Let's get us popping. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we gonna come out in the hood and watch that fight. We want to see that fight, right? In the hood, the homies gonna come watch the fight. So let's go do that. Let's support our own. Let's let that be a super fight. Let's get that on. Just like Devin and Timmy and Timothy Bradley. We had Kendall Holden, Timothy Bradley. We had Lamont and Timothy Bradley. The homies. You feel me? Let's go. Stop playing with each other. I understand that. Let Canelo do it. Canelo gonna choose who he choose. You feel me? At the same time, you feel me? Hey, Andre ain't no joke. Charlo ain't no joke. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, if y'all agree, say yeah. It's Bernie the Boxer. Did you miss me? Hey, Mike Wilson, you said it best. Team Crawford versus everybody, man. But at the same time, he gets so much love. That's why y'all in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got a lot of love for Bud. He get a lot of love. Everybody get get their section, get their people that love him and, see something in them. Just like them fellas that's which I don't like them. Because, when you in a debate or whatever, which is basically is my show, it's a Crawford show. But when you those guys who I'm talking about, you should be, like I'm saying, I'm biased because I'm actually on the team. You could say that, whatever. But I try to be optimistic and I try to be, fair in my assessments or whatever. But them guys should be, you could swing it both ways. And that's what I don't like, about them guys. They try to swing the narrative just one way and they don't give Crawford no credit. They don't try to look at it from his standpoint, stand in his shoes one bit. So, but again, it is Team Crawford versus everybody. But like, he know who winning, and we appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. I definitely appreciate the support. Red, where you at, man? I didn't get a chance to text you to come in the chat because it was getting late. The sun is up still, and I don't know what time it is, and I want to sit down and relax. Okay, here we go. Appreciate you. And I wanted to get with y'all, man. I didn't want to delay it. So again, appreciate everybody, man. I love the conversation, man. It's Bernie the Boxer. Yeah. Okay, man. We ain't talking about Boots no more. What is we talking about? What is we talking about? We got Prograis fighting. I forgot who he fighting, but I want to see him fight. I'm not that great of a Prograis fan, though. I swear to Jesus, I'm not a great of a Prograis fan. I think I like that. I like the way he live. I think he with his family, and I think he tough. But I'm not just a high Prograis fan. I'm not a high Prograis fan. But I think he tough. And I'm gonna watch him because I like to watch boxing. I'm interested. You see two people fight. I'm gonna want to at least check it out. You know what I'm saying? And Progress decent. You never know. You never know. You never know. Caddy Slim, what's happening? What he say? Is that Caddy? What he say? Candy Slim, Red Cat, what are you talking about? MD, what's up with my guy, man? What we on, baby? What you on, man? You watching the games down there? Watching the games down there? Yeah, man. I ain't gonna be before y'all long. Like I say, baby cooking, man. Good food. I can't wait to get to that chicken and fish and spaghetti and that Pepsi I got in the freezer and my garlic bread and sit down and just enjoy the television, man. But again, man, I appreciate y'all. Via cash, Vikasha. What she talking about? What he talking about, man? Fury Joshua probably gonna get signed off this week. I can't wait. I can't wait. We need excitement we need excitement because the UFCs they popping them out like nothing. They popping them out like nothing, and they making them fights and they gory fights. They gory fights, but this is a gentleman sport. This is a gentleman game, which I like that. I appreciate that much better with boxing. Definitely appreciate that much more better than boxing. It's harder to win in boxing. Like I say, if an 8-year-old choked me, I'm tapping out. So it don't matter. But happily he hit me on the jaw. I probably could take that, but he choking me, break my Jesus. But anyway, so like I say, Joshua Fury's great fight. You want to know who undisputed champion, and it's those two. Bring back. I was reading the Jack Johnson book. I'm reading again probably for like the 10th time. I'm reading uh um Randy Roberts, Jack Johnson, the era of White Hopes. And he was talking about when Jack Johnson got a chance at the championship, which, a lot of us, I even me, I don't even pay attention to it. Just, that's why you got to keep researching and reading things over so you overlook things. But one thing Randy Roberts noted was that the championship was at a bargain basement low when uh, Jack Johnson got a shot at the championship. So of course, a boy would be more willing to give it up because it wasn't really, it wasn't sought after that much after Jim Jeffries gave up the title. So Marvin Hart had it, and Jack Johnson had beat him in a 20-round decision. Yada yada. So the champion wasn't popping. So it really was shit. Just basically, which they was great fighters, the Klitschko's, but the championship wasn't popping. Like when Tyson was the champion, and shit like that. Basically, really, the championship ain't really been shit heavyweight champ since Tyson, for real. But so what I'm saying? These two guys, good fighters, good ambassadors of sport. Joshua's a great, good ambassador of sport. Fury, I love the way he talk. I think he's a good boxer. So let's just see how that happens. I can't wait to see that fight and get what they say, the emperor of masculinity is the heavyweight champion. So let's go. And I hope you do everything that the great champions do. You go meet the Pope. You go meet the presidents. You go do your rounds. You do your charity work. You put yourself out there as the champion. You got to be a goodwill ambassador. Yeah. Okay. Prograis versus Limbinets. That's the fight that should have happened. But Prograis at 40. They both stature and style and size. Yes, that was the better matchup. Better matchup. Or Boots was just way ahead of him. Boots tough, man. Boots is tough, man. Boots is tough. It's almost like I say, you could talk stuff about him, but can you beat him? Like I say, he throw all them fast punches. He got some arsenal in him, but like I say, down the line, I don't know. And then you start touching him to the body too. That take all that stuff out of him. So shoot, let's just see though. But appreciate the young man going on about that thing, man. I ain't knocking him, man. Let's go. Let's go. But you can't be putting them up there on them high praises yet. Cause this shit is hard. Hard. The people that come before you, Henry Armstrong had 19 title defenses. He fought 27 times. Man, come on, man. So this is hard to come by. So you gotta try to match that. You gotta try to match that. You gotta try to match that. And honestly, that was a great fight. So let's just see who he fight again. Hope he steps it up. Hope he steps it up. Get somebody, get somebody, get somebody good. MD says, what do you think about Triller? A Thriller. If it's another boxing platform, I appreciate that. Of course they doing something. They got who they got? They got Teofimo fighting on there. He's people exciting fighter. And you got to do what you got to do. Top Rank, they want to pay the man what he worth or what he think he worth. And it just gives us another avenue. When one door closes, one opens up. So I'm happy to see what they're gonna do. They're getting all kind of money. When you got a little thing that flood in, they throwing a lot of money, and they got the money. They're gonna pitch that people to get their stuff out there. So definitely after the we gonna know Thriller or whatever. Thriller. We gonna figure it out. We gonna it's definitely gonna ring. I forgot somebody else. Some other good little fight gonna happen on there too. So shout out to Thriller for having the fights. HBO gone and everybody else acting funny and whatever else with boxing. But I do believe, and I appreciate y'all for listening. I do believe, like I'm saying, if it's dying, it's because the fighters ain't fighting. If it's dying, it's because the fighters ain't fighting. They ain't the best ain't fighting the best. And I know we keep saying it, and it's like a cliche, but they're not fighting the best. It's getting way out of hand. And it's when you see the top people do that, and we're not talking about Mayweather's, we're talking about the champions of today right now. When you see them, which is, obviously mostly the welterweight division, when you see those guys making up excuses and doing things like that, it sets a bad example, And it's really that's why it sets a bad example. That's why Devin ain't fight Gary Russell and different stuff like that. Which I ain't trying to chime on. I'm not trying to get in on Gary Dan. I'm not trying to talk bad about that. I'm just saying in the scenario of that fact. You gotta want to willing to be great. You gotta go try. Test the waters and push for that. And at the same time, to get your brand popping. So. Um, I think it's a good platform, and shout out to them. See what they're gonna do. Uh, Man, come on, what's happening? All right, so listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much, man. Let me see. I'm gonna get into a couple more comments. Like I say, man, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, I don't want to keep saying it. I want to get some shows where I get some pop ups and get some stuff like that and get a more popping show. But again, the best show is talking to y'all. All them other folks, they ain't talking to y'all. They ain't talking to y'all. They just talking. You understand? So I love interacting with y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the support. Appreciate all the ideas. Appreciate everything. Oh, everything. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Pito Fresco, the barn says, "Barn, did you see Joe Smith?" Yes, and I thought, shout out to Joe Smith. He, like I say, listen, that's a true. Like I say, that man was going to work, and he had a real job, and he was going to work, and he was just boxing, which is that's how you have to do sometime. Who else? Tony Thornton, who fought for the middleweight title. Who did he fight? He fought Roy Jones, or did he fight James Toney? One of them for the middleweight title. He might have fought both of them. I think he was a mailman. But like I say, so shout out to Joe Smith who worked a construction job. Then he went to the gym. He persisted. He fought those high level guys who definitely had him in experience and everything. Forget Bernard, but the other guys that he fought. He came up short against one of those guys. And in this fight, that guy was a world class guy. I thought Smith was out of it. I thought the guy was going to come back with his experience and win. I turned actually for the last couple rounds, so I didn't see it. But Joe was kind of losing a little bit. He was the boy was coming back, and but he looked like he was kind of coming back too. He pulled it out. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. He's going to make so much money. If I was them, I would definitely not throw him in there with the killers. I would definitely throw him in and make some money. I would do him like Rocky. That's exactly how I would run Joe Smith. I would do him like Rocky. Yes. And then at the end, cash him out. Yep. So shout out to Joe Smith, the other fellow who fought a hell of a fight. Joe Smith just tough, and he wouldn't be denied. I could just imagine. I just know that's what propelled him through. The COVID stopped him. Like I say, fighting them world class guys. The Eater Alvarez. Who else did he fight? Did he fight Beevil or one of them guys? I mean, he fought some good fighters, but he beat Hart, who was a seasoned fighter who had been a top amateur and this and that, a good background. He beat Bernard Hopkins. He stayed in there. Stayed in there with him for a while and ended up knocking him out. Shout out to him for staying the course. Hey, dreams do come true. And now he's in the record books. He's in the record books. So shout out to Joe Smith. And anybody that's watching, you can do it too. Like I say, he's another one. Like I say, he worked a job, man. The man was working, man. And now he world champion, man. Come on. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. In boxing, you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps, man. You gotta have people and everybody that supported them too, you know. So, they seen something in him. He was a hard worker, man. Hard worker, hard worker. Okay. New World Quarter says, ask Bud to explain those in the hood. Oh man, I don't know what that. Those NFTs in the hood in 99. I don't know. You got me. Russ Cole, what's happening? D Town, Candy Slim. What he say? Russ Cole, where you at, baby? Glad to hear from you, yes, sir. Appreciate you, D Town. Shout out to Clarissa. Shout out to everybody in D Town. One of my favorite fighters who really got me in there is from Detroit. We actually moved to Detroit, which was the great Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber. So shout out to Detroit. Mayweather's from Detroit. Detroit, the great mind of Eddie Futch is from Detroit, from Michigan. So shout out to Michigan. And they got that dog fella down there, that 122-pounder that's on everybody's ass, Asalim. Ooh, awkward, tough. Ooh, got to see somebody soon. But listen, man, I appreciate y'all. I don't want to hold y'all long. Thanks for tuning in, man. Like I say, I had a little bad luck, but I recovered everything. Look out for the announcement. I'll be in camp, so we're gonna be going live from training camp with Bud Crawford. Again, y'all have a good week, man. I'll catch up with y'all. It's Bernie the Boxer. Did you miss me? Yep. And I'm gone. And I'm gone. If I missed your comment, ask me again next week. Instagram me at Bernie the Boxer. Please share my video, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Until next time, appreciate you, baby. Yeah. In the bro.